What's going on, fam? Welcome back to the What's Up Eddie channel, Divine Therapy Sessions. And of course, I'm the one and only Eddie. So glad to have you guys back. And these are my Divine Therapy Sessions. And today's Eddie's Love Bug Advice. We're going to talk about a label that a lot of people use. And I think that I'm going to do two videos on this. The perspective from the man and the perspective from the woman's point of view. And like, Eddie, what do you mean? You're not a woman. And I was like, you know what? I know. But, okay, so the label, I want a nice guy. So obviously this is my truth. If you don't like it, keep on clicking. But if you do, give me a like and subscribe. All right, guys, so check it out. A lot of the times when a woman says that they want that nice guy, when do they usually say this? After they've been through it they went through a rough relationship, right? Usually this guy is usually considered the bad boy or the aggressive type, the mean type, right? Now don't get me wrong, you guys. I believe that the nice guy is a quality. It is something that should be under the many tools that a man has, right? And I think that this operates, if you just turn gender roles or just turn the role around. This goes to the same thing for a guy saying it for a woman, right? So use your own discernment. Whoever's watching, all you have to do is put yourself into the story, right? So I don't think when we should never label ourselves, because that's what we get defined as, right? You don't want to do that, because we are multifaceted, multi-dimensional, multi-everything human beings, right? So check this out. I believe that it's just a small portion of what a man or woman should be. A nice, the light's going in my face. Your reflection, the reflection is going in my face. Sorry, you guys. So the nice guy is, if you're just looking for that, you're actually setting yourself up for failure, and you are setting the other person up for failure as well. And I'll tell you why. Because half the time and I've seen this so many times, countless times, and I've been on the coin of actually looking for a nice woman, and then I was actually I played the nice guy role, and then I played the fake nice guy role as well. So that's why I say there's many dynamics to this. Now, when you're going to go look for this nice guy, what you're actually asking for is a submissive man. You're looking for someone who is not truly in his power, because you don't want to get stomped on again, because that's what had happened in the past. You're actually setting up this next relationship for failure when you do this. So instead of doing that, what do I always say, you guys? I resort back to one thing, is before we get into another relationship, we should just probably do the work ourselves, right? Now, the aspects of a nice guy, one, he's not going to tell you his true feelings. Because he's not truly in his power. He's passive. And most women don't want to be with that. That's not you. If you're in a relationship where you feel like you need to dominate it, or you need to be in control or in power of it, that doesn't sound like an equal exchange to me, does it? Does it to you? Because it doesn't to me. So you're not getting the true authentic man and his perspective. You're also, I would say, another quality that you're missing out on is the quality to grow. Now, why I say this is, every relationship, we bring something to the table that elevates us, right? Even if it's a low vibing relationship, a karmic relationship. And I'll tell you what, you guys, when you're on the path to a spiritual journey, especially in relationships, the karmic relationships are going to teach you a lot, because you'll know next time what not to do, what to do, and it is setting your bar up a lot higher, right? But someone who's a nice guy isn't going to give you that. You know what I'm saying? It's it's not challenging. It's not challenging enough. And I've seen this through experiences. The same exact same words come out of the same, from different occasions, the same words. Yeah, he's a nice guy, but it's really boring though. Like, and then they go back to, I want a bad boy. But you guys are missing the point. A bad boy and a nice guy are qualities. Stop labeling it. Those are just qualities. The reason why you're looking at it in the first place is because you need to do the work. You are bringing those, so that's what you're asking for, right? You wouldn't want those types of guys that are in those dominant traits. What you're looking for is a man who has, throughout all of these traits, he has an equilibrium. It's in balance. Because I look at myself, right? Can I get moody and angry? Yes. Am I a bad boy? Yes. Am I a nice guy? Yes, I can be. I am all of these, not just one of them. So I never want to be defined as one, right? And when you're searching for this, what you're really doing is searching for a guy to be passive. But what does that tend to happen after a while? You're not being challenged, woman, man. So do the work on the inside, do the inner perspective, and it'll give you what you need. If you need to know what that means, the inner work, the shadow work that I always speak on, I have other videos, check them out. There is a formula to success in this manner. And when you guys get whole, you will attract the man or woman, whatever it is that you're looking for. That's what you'll attract anyways. So try not to get, sorry, I got a little rough on this one. I'm getting a little heartburn. But yeah, you don't want to label yourself, and you don't want to label others, and doesn't it get, it always gets sticky when we think about it in this perspective. And I laugh about it sometimes because it's like, after a while anyways, the woman gets tired of that, and well, they really need to be challenged, and that's what we want, right? It's like it's a constant process of evolution that we're progressing, right? Like anyone who stays stagnant after a while, that's why relationships get dull, because you're doing the same thing over and over again, and like you're not challenged. That's what it is, because you've outgrown the person. Even if it's a low level, right? A low level karmic, it's levels to it, right? So that's all I got, you guys, on this subject. I'm going to make part 2 of this on the perspective of being the nice guy, right? And how that isn't actually what it really is. Because I've done this before, right? I've acted like the nice guy, very passive, doing this and that, opening the door for you. But as my ex-wife would say, I wish I had the fine print on that boy, because he took me for a ride. And I did. I'm not proud of it, and I've paid for it. Man, I paid for it. But I will tell you guys the perspective, the guy's perspective of being the nice guy, and where that would actually get somebody. All right, guys, I'll catch you guys in the next one. I love you guys so much. Make sure to subscribe. Give me a thumbs up, guys. All right, catch you in the next one. Hey, guys, so I had to... so like some other ideas came to me before I was going to actually edit the video. So there's more to it. So the overall idea that I'm trying to get across to you guys, and I say it from the female perspective, is because I don't want a female. So 2 things come up for me, right? One is that when you're looking for that nice guy, you're actually taking advantage of a human being, because it's like a rebound, right? And it's not good for you as well as that other person. And a lot of these times, those relationships end up being karmic, and you're damaging other people along the path. And that's what we don't want to do, right? Because on our journey, we're trying to get rid of that garbage, right? And also the perspective of, you don't want to be in a situation anymore where you're selling yourself short. And that's what I say, the work. Why the work is necessary, because you won't sell yourself short. You won't look for those types of things, right? Now, do you want, and some people out there, well, I do want a nice guy. Yes, like I said in the beginning of the video, I believe nice guys exist. But solely a nice guy, you're brought in what that means, right? When you say general statements, general ideas, they're general. When you're general, you leave that space and that energy for it to be anywhere, right? Be specific on what that means and really know what that means, because you might be searching and watch my next video on this. Is you might find a guy who was like in my energy back in the day, and you wish that you could read the fine print, because what I was going to bring to the table wasn't a nice guy. So, and that's what you could very well be bringing in, right? And you don't want that. That's why I'm making these videos, right? Informational, so you guys know, like, ooh, it might get bad, right? But all right, guys, that's all I got. I had to give a little extended release on this one. No pun intended. Oh, I'm a bad man. All right, guys, I love you guys. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Make sure to subscribe, give me a thumbs up. All right.